Good evening, good morning, good noon, good night. 'Tis I, your host, Masked Delight. So welcome back, or anew. Let's play Hades 2. Last time on Hades 2, not only do we permeate the witching wards, but we also unravel the faithful bond. These two incantations allow us to go to the surface properly, so we can go help out Olympus. But first, we're going to try a new weapon. Revolve, the Ardent Skull.
Revol, the Argent Skull.
Argent.
I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
That creepy artifact is yours, kiddo.
Probably my least favorite nocturnal arm in the game, but we're gonna try it out. Essentially, you have three skull ammunitions. You can fire them off with your normal attack. You can also charge up to launch a more powerful attack. It still takes a bullet.
Good.
And then you have to recover your bullets before you can attack again. Especially a little dash.
Always get back.
Okay, so that's Revolve. We're also going to be taking, let's see here, the Adamant Shard, because it's probably not the best. Let's see. I'm going to take the Ghost Idea.
Set.
And Rocky, the Raven. So that's the setup we're going to do, and not have any of these on. Okay, let's go to the surface.
Deep breath. My curse. I feel alright.
What kind of gifts do we have? We haven't gifted Selene anything.
Selene, I now send to you the nectar of the gods, that it may warm your passage across the sky.
Little star, you offer this to me. The connection that we share as Silver Sisters is already more than I can ask. Now be that as it may, I have something for you.
In return, we get the
You honor me,
Moonbeam.
sister. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
I feel you closer to my light. You suppress that fate-wrought curse that binds you to your realm. I was uncertain such a thing was possible. Yet you surprise me fairly often, little star. Behold my light.
Total Eclipse, Nightbloom, or Phase Shift. I guess I'm going to choose Nightbloom this time. My Hex raises last susceptible foe slain this encounter to fight free for 12
The dead
seconds.
shall rise. I see something of use.
Few entrances into the underworld exist, and one of them is through the Acheron, whose accursed waters bear the weight of all the woes of mortal kind.
If our foes can use this as an exit, so can I.
Okay, new entry. The City of Aphira. This is the city we're going to in a second. The City of Aphira once stood in solemn praise of your mother and father. Now it is ransacked. You cannot survive up there anyhow, born as you were in the underworld. Unless, of course, your theoretical incantation that would unbind a chthonic fate is manifest into reality. We also have the entry for the Crossroads. You belong in the House of Hades, but instead you are here, unseen with scant few others, amidst paths that can take you any which way. Choose carefully where you go from here. And Chaos, the infinite abyss from which the first creation sprang, is, for the most part, indistinguishable from the consciousness on whose whim these acts of creation occurred. To call it a place would not be exactly right, for one cannot travel there by worldly means. The only conceivable way to reach that most ancient place is to somehow draw the notice of the void and heed its call.
Back.
Now that we're out of skulls, we can't fire them anymore, so we have to go around and collect our skulls. We can fire them again. It is nice that Revolve does explode in a nice AoE whenever it hits an enemy.
Be again at peace.
Surface threats. Shambler. With the gates of the underworld thrown wide, and the lord and master of the realm deposed. The dead upon the surface have nowhere to go. Thus most remain right where they fell. but others are more restless and have will enough to clamber to their feet. We're also going to offer Zeus a second nectar.
Lord Zeus, King of Olympus, I am honored to be in your service. I vow to use your thunderous power for the greater good of our family.
Even in such a time, you paid proper respect to your lord uncle, my well-mannered niece. Know in turn you have my gratitude.
So this does not give us a new keepsake. Instead, it gives us a prophecy. This prophecy entails finding all
Something is different with you,
Zeus'
niece.
blessings.
You seem so very much alive. Upon the surface here, no less. You cured your curse somehow? Impossible.
So in this case, Ionic Gain is new. We've never chose this one, so we're going to choose it this time. In each counter, an Aether font appears in the area and restores all magic when used. Reappearance time, 9 seconds.
Gap in the wall.
Something nearby.
So there is. So Rocky basically
Rocky, go.
collects this in one go instead of it
Why,
taking
thank you.
3 pickaxes. Now, the whole thing about Fira is this gate here.
The pathway to the docks is sealed shut by a phantasmal force that neither mortal nor immortal strength can budge.
Thus, we have to
Drawing strength from shades.
go to different rooms and destroy pylons in there, and that will weaken the barrier. So first we're going to get a ton of extra health. This is a double health reward. This will give us 50 health.
Shades are trapped within that pylon there.
When you destroy a pylon, the shades
Shades are
escape and basically rampage against your enemies.
Damn it.
We're out of magic, so we're going to go over to this font, pick it up, and then returns all of our magic. Taking so much damage. Like I said, Revolver is my least favorite of all the weapons. I'm not very good at using it. This run might be a bit shorter than the others, but we'll see. So sometimes in these rooms there's going to be side paths, and they have smaller rewards that you can pick up.
There.
Like more health. But that was only 5 max health because it's a small reward. And we have a new enemy, Bronzebeak. North they soared, night after night, far from their homes in the lakes. Stimphilus? Stimphilus? Maybe it's that. Or Stymphilus. They somehow know the veritable feast of flesh awaiting them. So gorged upon the dead have they become, that they themselves are not so much alive any longer. Hey. On to the next room. There's a fountain here to restore all our health if we need it.
The
I don't need
barrier's
it right
lost
now.
some of its strength.
I'm gonna pick up a Daedalus hammer.
Cutthroats.
So another thing about Rocky, not only does he allow you to pick up metal deposits in one hit, but also he will occasionally mark a foe and they have an increased critical hit chance. An increased chance to deal critical damage against them.
Almost finished.
So Daedalus hammer. Hopefully this will make Raval useful. So we have Sudden Driver. Your specials are 35% faster. Melting Tackle. Your specials destroy 50% of any armor. Or Rocket Bombard. Your mega attack fires straight ahead and has plus 60 power. I'm going to choose Sudden Driver so that we can charge up our dash attack a lot more. Yeah, that seems to be it for this room. On to the next. We can get Zeus blessings, we can get Hephaestus blessing. Let's see what else is here. We can get Poseidon blessing or a Apollo blessing. We haven't gotten a Poseidon blessing in a while. Let's see what he can offer us.
Shamblers. Need to recharge.
Made it to the surface, little niece. Too bad we couldn't scour the place before you got here, though. We're right in the middle of a big shakeup.
Hey, Wave Flourish, your specials hit foes with a splash that knocks other foes away. That might be useful. Sea Star, that's true. I do like Sea Star this early because we're going to be getting a lot of minor rewards going to different runes. But I think I'll choose Wave Flourish. There's also Breaker Sprint. I'm going to choose Wave Flourish.
Shall we head back, Homer? Shades, I release you.
Why not? Let's get another Zeus blessing. I can't tell how much extra damage this is really doing.
Out of shells.
Yeah, this is definitely a slow and more careful weapon than I'd like. Slower and more careful. This sudden flourish, though, that's pretty nice stuff.
It's no use.
A lot of damage there. Nocturnal Arms, the Argent Skull. The Argent Skull once belonged to the adjudicator Rival, and now Rival belongs to you. Rival deserves it, and indeed is very fortunate that you are more responsible than once was she.
Olympus, I accept this message.
No new things here, so I'm going to choose Thunder Sprint. Your sprint causes surrounding foes to be struck by lightning bolts. It's
strong.
very useful, especially when we have so much magic. The main deficit of it is that it drains magic really quickly, but we have infinite magic. So I can just dash all I like. And bring down lightning's judgment from above.
Look at what I found.
Okay, 2 pylons remaining. We might as well pick up yet another Zeus blessing. Just stack them up.
Eidolon.
Eventually, your skulls will home back in on you, but it does take a while.
Couldn't do it. A lightning sigil.
Oh, Spirit Surge. Whenever we use magic, a random surrounding foe is struck by lightning. That just basically since we're using magic so much. That sounds useful. Okay, one more pylon to go. I guess we're going to go see if we can't get attack. Whatever it's called, solar attack perhaps. That would be interesting to see, because it should increase the range of my explosions here. Of course, most of our damage is probably just lightning bolts in the sky, but having some extra normal attack damage is nice too.
One remains. Apollo.
The surface used to be more pleasant, but ever since the siege, Uncle Poseidon has been going all out with quakes and cataclysms in response, stirring up the land like it's his mixing bowl.
Nova Strike, that's what it's called. I'm definitely picking that up. Attacks do more damage
Apollo's
in a larger
light.
area. So now our attack should explode in a larger radius. That should be useful.
Nowhere to go but out.
Yep, but first we're going to drink up and heal. Heals almost to full health. And now it's shop time.
Farewell, Athera.
Another Zeus blessing. That'll be useful. It's the only thing we can pick up though.
Old Charon must have ample time to spare now that he isn't busy sending souls to their eternal rest. Although I do suspect that we can keep him plenty busy in service to us here.
My one is double strike. Ha ha ha, yes, your lightning bolt effects may strike one more time. I'm definitely going with that one. Oh, Heaven Flourish is new though. Your specials inflict blitz. But we already have a special, so I'm going to check double strike. We'll pick up that flourish later.
You've come to aid me even here, Lord Charon. Though I imagine not even you can travel much farther where I'm headed. I won't forget your generosity.
Okay, so the first boss of the surface. Polyphemus.
You frighten my sheep. That's a real no-no in this town.
I apologize for my transgression, Cyclops. What do I owe you for the inconvenience? I can pay.
Oh, you'll pay. The punishment's getting eaten alive by me. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
That seems unusually strict. There's no use following a senseless code of law.
Only kidding. I do make the rules. And I get real tired only eating sheep.
Then you'll eat dust.
So Polyphemus is a blind Cyclops. Something happened to his one eye, and now we can't see. Doesn't stop him from being a bit of a menace. But we're just going to lightning him to death. Who needs Revolve when we've got Zeus powers?
Where are you? What's with the bird? This ought to keep you busy. Dinner.
Revol's empty.
Come, my minions. Let's go.
Wait this down there.
This attack, he stomps the ground. It's kind of hard to hit him back, but we do have Revolve, a ranged weapon. Maybe we can get some damage in space. If he catches you when he does that little listening thing, he'll throw a rock at you, so be ready to dodge.
Wrap this up.
Polyphemus left. Ow! Oh! I got hit by that hard.
Fail.
Oh, I smell blood.
There we go, first boss down.
And stay down. Some wool.
Polyphemus. Or Polyphemus? It's probably Polyphemus. A lifetime of devouring mortals takes its toll, so the sightless Cyclops decides to give it all up for the life of a simple shepherd. But you must know he has not lost the taste for flesh, not even after all this time.
Tickles.
So we've knocked out Polyphemus. Now it's on where it's to the Rift of Thessaly.
Must be where Polyphemus lives. Ugh. New keepsake there.
New keepsake, the Moonbeam. A reward from Selene is likely. The next path of stars you find will grant 3 extra upgrades. I'm going to choose the luckier tooth, however.
Should work.
I want the extra health for this upcoming area. Hopefully we can get past it and get to the 3rd biome, which is my ultimate goal, but we'll see how far we get.
Check. A harbor. Warships risen from the depths, all headed for Olympus.
So yeah, essentially Chronos is besieging Olympus. So in response, Poseidon split the land and made a massive sea, the
It's got a
Rift of
spectral
Thessaly.
gate.
And now Chronos is instead sending a fleet of ships, which we must ship
Take me
hop
away.
to get to the mountain of Olympus. First things first, a new
This
collectible,
must have been the
driftwood.
closest ship. I'll take it.
And
This can't wait.
iron.
That strange wheel.
This wheel allows us to select the next reward.
Bearing set.
The only reward available is more health, so we'll take it.
A gift.
Wow, we don't have much health left. Bones or nectar? I'm gonna pick up some extra.
Uh-oh. Stick
The
this.
wheel's broken, that means that we're going to be going on to a new ship after this. Each ship counts as one location, so if you have an ability that gives you health that can be something each location, like Way for the Sun, it only triggers, I believe, when you actually chop ships.
Need to get off this ship.
Hey, Stickler. The javelin is one of those simple, effective inventions for which mortal kind seems rather proud of itself. Consequently, there are such would-be masters of the associated throwing technique who insist on practicing well past the point of their earthly demise, and are prepared to render the service in exchange for gold. Okay, new ship, new location, we get a bit of healing. I believe it also recharges magic, but of course we have infinite magic right now. look like we're going to make it to Olympus this time. The surface is definitely harder than the underworld. That makes sense because they were later in the game. Alright, magic.
That's that.
On power, we're going to power up Thunder Sprint. We do a bit more damage with each lightning bolt.
Next bearing.
I definitely ought to choose more health. I definitely want more health. More ash or more bones. I think we have the ability, the artificer equipment, so I think we'll just upgrade whatever it is to a major mine. These swords like to teleport around before they hit you. Very annoying. Where's my fawn? Yeah, we do have the artificer. Yeah, that gave us some extra magic. Sea Sword, the swords that we were dealing with that teleport and attack you. Exotic weapons from a distant land, instilled with malevolent intent, and crowded into crates by the dozens. What possibly could go amiss? Whence came these blades and whether they serve Chronos is unclear. Whether the blades are sharp and swift, however, is not a subject of dispute. Oh, a mini-boss. This is going to not be fun. Here's Charybdis.
That maw. There's no mistaking it.
This is probably where we go. Yep. Last chance.
Still can fight.
I got stuck on Charybdis' tentacle. I got hit by that attack. Now comes the homing bullets. Not only do they home in, they also explode into these massive areas. Alright, there we go. That was a decent run on the surface with my least favorite weapon, but next time hopefully we'll go for it.
Ugh. To think such things are living in the sea. Few sailors live to speak of their encounters with Charybdis, so there's that, Chronos.
Hey, if I were you, well, come to think of it, I'd do a lot of things. Go for a jog. That seems nice. Having legs. Getting the heart rate going. A heart seems nice.
Stop it, Dora. I don't like it when you get like this.
Make something with my hands? I don't know, a cup, a bowl. I'd eat. Eating seems nice. Or even just remembering what that was like.
Take care, Dora.
Princess, officially, I cannot condone your actions. Your visits to the surface violate the terms the fates set for your father's lineage. and you invite whichever consequences they see fit.
Yes, but unofficially, Lord Moros? If you'll permit yourself to speak of it this once. Or are we limited to candid conversations only when I'm on the verge of death?
Our conversations are most definitely more secure that way, but unofficially, I am amazed by your accomplishment. Perhaps living so close to the surface predisposed you, but still, I was uncertain it was possible.
May the fates forgive my transgressions.
Likewise.
Nemesis is in here. Odysseus is, though.
I must admit, on some occasion all the tales you told about the sea monster Charybdis felt almost beyond belief. Now having faced the blasted thing, I feel you sold it short.
What faced Charybdis? Oh, Goddess, I'd seen reports about some sort of whirlpool in Poseidon's Rift, and now my fears confirmed. At least it didn't swallow you outright.
Any tips on how to deal with it?
Your strength,
Avoid it at all costs.
The Hound and Polecat must have gone to scout.
Your recent travels to the surface. How were you able to survive up there? You were away for longer than I would have expected.
My surface-breathing incantation made a difference after all, Headmistress. I still felt the oppressive atmosphere up there, weighing down on me, but not crushing me quite like before.
Magic born of your resolve. I'm impressed, though not entirely surprised. May your craft thus protect you ere Olympus is secure.
Indeed.
We got some new incantations to look at.
Each night, another possibility.
Summoning a colony of bats. Make use of the all-seeing bats in their cages around the city of Ephira to better orient yourself there. I can definitely do this. This will allow us to get a bird's eye view of Ephira when we next go there.
Let's try the surface one more time.
We need a lot of nightshade now.
Denied.
There's 2 pieces. We still need a bit more. We're just gonna plant a ton of nightshade. It'll be fine.
Live and thrive.
Next time we'll have enough for the incantations. For now, we can do exhumed troves. Cause locations throughout the underworld to sometimes contain an infernal trove. We're not going to the underworld again for a little bit, so we're not going to see this for a little bit.
If
but
spill my blood I must, so mote it be.
we have it up.
As you say.
Let's see if we can't do anything with Arcana cards.
The Altar of Ashes.
We still can't unlock Divinity. That's what I'm waiting on. And we don't have enough moon dust to do anything else.
Chronos.
I'm going to switch back to Chronos. Oh, this makes me really wish we had made it to Olympus.
The last of the Nocturnal Arms.
Yeah, the last of the Nocturnal Arms, and my favorite of the Nocturnal Arms, the Black Cloak. Unfortunately, it requires adamant, something only gotten from the 3rd biome of the surface, Olympus. We didn't make it there this time, but next time, with, I guess, we'll take the Moonstone Axe on a trip to the surface. With Greg.
By my birthright.
Because we can beat Polyphemus. With the Moonstone Axe. With a pact. I almost said Pact of Punishment. That's from the first game. With an Oath of the Unseen. We're also going to take the Pickaxe, of course, and Chronos. But that's all for next time. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you then.